Hi guys, so some of you may know that yesterday was my birthday. So today's video is basically gonna be about everything that happened yesterday, crazy moments, all of it. And I do want to say thank you to those that did wish me a happy birthday. It did mean a lot yesterday. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoy the video and continue watching. So originally I had went for this look in this color, but probably like layered body wave look. So turns out that site that I was trying to order from, it had a lot of bad reviews, like people saying that they didn't receive their wig or that it was completely different. So I decided to, if anything, watch TikToks on what may be the best colored wig site or whatever. And I will get into more of that later on in the video. You guys will see where I eventually ordered from. Hi guys, so I'm giving you a little birthday vlog. Sorry if it sounds hectic upon the start of the video. I'm currently in a rush to get my nails done. The drive is an hour away. Everyone else that I was trying to book for didn't have the availability I needed. So I'm going to Charlottesville, Virginia to get my nails done. I originally had an appointment scheduled for quote unquote Washington DC from a TikToker that I had found. Turns out she's not in Washington DC. She's all the way on the other side of the freaking world. So I had to cancel that appointment. And yeah, so now I'm heading out to Charlottesville to get my nails and toes done. My birthday is tomorrow. So this is how I wanted my nails. When I called the lady, she said she can't do that exact color for the cat eye look, but she will do something similar. So she'll do, instead of that tannish color underneath, she'll do brown instead. So originally she was trying to order it for me, but the day that it would have came, it wouldn't have worked out. So I did it for February 5th instead of booking for February 6th, which is my birthday. So I do want to get more into the nails and the toes. So basically when I booked, we came to agreement that I was able to get my nails and my toes done with acrylic. So as you could see, I couldn't get the nails done exactly the same as the picture that's shown. So that's fine. I mean, even though I feel like it could have been a little more closer to the design, but then again, that may be just me because I'm picky with my nails. So when it got to the feet, she basically asked me what did I want on my toes. So I told her that I want the same design or either white toes. And then I was like, well, what do you think would be best for like color wise? So she told me, either that same print, like the whole cat eye print on the big toe, either as French tip or the whole nail, and then the rest of the toes brown. And then she was like, since it's your birthday, I could hook you up with, a design for free, whatever. So I'm like, okay. Mind you, I did ask for acrylic on the big toe. So when it came down to the toes, she was like, actually, I won't have time to do the acrylic on your toes because I have this appointment at 11. So I'm like, when was you gonna tell me, that you couldn't do the acrylics? I drove a whole hour away to get this specific thing done, and it can't be done. And I originally wasn't gonna say all of this, but everyone was telling me like I'm being too nice to give the story time or whatever. But yeah, so then after she had told me, I'm gonna hook you up, whatever. So I'm gonna do just the cheetah print design without the acrylic on the big toe, and then the rest brown. So like what was said before, but except without the acrylic. So I'm like, okay. And around this time, I'm like second guessing. I'm just like, should I stick to my original appointment I had at this other salon for tomorrow, or should I just keep it going since we are on limited timing? So I did let her continue because I was like, okay, you know, it's acrylic. You could get the same design, so it shouldn't be too bad. So then afterwards, she was like, actually, you know what? I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna do the rhinestone on your pointer and whatever other toenail. So I'm like, okay. And she's like, I'm gonna hook you up, girl, don't worry. And I felt so bad because she was so nice too, and she took me in at last minute. Even though like on her site it did show those times available, but the site wasn't even working itself for me to even book online, so I had to call. In the end, she did nothing she said she would do. My toes was just painted a dark brown color, and it was gold rhinestone added to one toenail and glitter added to the next. So I feel like that's how bad it looked. I didn't even want to take pictures of how my feet looked. So I just gave her the pay and everything and just left. But I was upset with how everything looked. And usually I correct it, but I did not have the time to do it this time. So I just let things be. So now it is the next day, which is my birthday. My sister got me this little bracelet, which I find to be so cute. And it's funny because I had asked for a bracelet like that with little charms on it. So, and she didn't intentionally do that. So I thought that was nice. This was when I was on my way to Maryland for all my appointments, and I realized I left my wig. So we had to turn back around. What time is the saying we'll get there? So originally my makeup appointment was supposed to be at 12, but that wouldn't have worked for her really regardless because she was already asking me to come in at 1 or 2. So we ended up coming to agreement for 5:30. So I was able to drive back home, get my wig, and drive back. As I was driving back, I received this message because I had let her know that I would probably be a little late. But it wasn't going to be more than 15 minutes late. So, yeah, I received that message, which made me a little upset. But at the same time, it wasn't really in her control being sick. I just wish she would have let me know ahead of time. Especially since I was doing same day customization and all. And when she had texted me, she had told me I could still come in. And that it would be at no charge. And since I'm stuttering a lot. Since, you know, she didn't respond to me on time. So she ended up finding me another hairstylist that could do my hair at that same time. I did have to pay extra for, you know, the same day customization fee. But yeah, that ended up turning out well. So I was no longer upset about that. So on our way back to Maryland, we did end up getting pulled over, and my mom ended up getting 3 different tickets, which had made me feel even more bad about myself in this whole situation that was going down. So now let's get back to the whole hair thing. So the hair I had ordered probably 10 days before my birthday. And this specific hair site told me 5 days after ordering that they didn't have my wig. So I had to do a last minute option and go to Amazon to find the wig I wanted. But before that, I was watching, you know, a bunch of TikToks to see what would be the best wig. And I have ordered from Amazon before with my wigs, with my birthday wig from last year, and it was this brown and blonde highlighted wig I ordered from there as well. So Amazon's not really an issue for me, but I do know that sometimes it's a hit or miss, and I didn't want to have a hit or miss for my birthday. I wanted to be sure about what I'm ordering. Well, I ordered it on February 1st. It did arrive February 3rd with Prime. Um, and yeah, so then basically to fast forward a few days later to my birthday, the hair turned out great, as you can see. And I finished right on time to get to my other makeup appointment. It was probably going to be a little late, but yeah, it was all good because the makeup artist wasn't even ready herself. So the makeup artist had told me or asked me if we could switch the time to 6:30 now because she wasn't done with her client. Mind you, I was already on my way, so I told her that I would get there at 6:05. That would give my mom time to shop for a bag or whatever. So she told me that was fine. It is now 6:05, or it was around that time. And she told me she's still not done with her client. Can we push it off to 30 more minutes? So I'm asking her, okay, if I do this, would I still make it on time for my next appointment? And she was like, yeah. Then it switched to another 30 minutes that I had to wait. And I'm texting her and telling her if she could at least basically do something for the time being. Because I drove all the way here. And now I can't get my makeup done. And that's what was needed for the shoot. So she ended up saying she can't, that she needs at least 45 minutes to do my makeup, which I was still gonna show up, but then she stopped responding. So I asked for my deposit back. She basically told me she can't inconvenience her other client, so she inconvenienced me, basically. So at this point, I had to go to Ulta Beauty because this is exactly what I was afraid of. I went to my list of all the makeup products I had written down, and I had to do my makeup by myself. And I only had about 15 minutes to do my makeup, so I couldn't go with the original look because I personally don't know how to do that myself. So I did my makeup. This is how it turned out, and I ended up being about 20 minutes late to my photo shoot. At this time, I did break down and cry because it was like everything was just going wrong this day, and I only wanted at least one thing to go right. Especially like with everything I've been going through lately, I felt like I needed to treat myself out. I needed to do something nice for myself. So for all of this to happen, it just felt like a continuation of everything that's been going on. So this is the outfit I ordered from Shein. My shoes was actually from DSW. Now this is at the point where the photo shoot was going on. So it was nice working with him. He gave me polls ideas to do, and he was very patient even though I was late to my appointment. And he even got the edits out within the same day. I believe he only took an hour to do everything. So that had made me feel a little more happy about everything that was going on. So I had my dinner at STK. I would say the food was very good. The scenery was nice as well. The lighting wasn't the same as what I've seen online. They had the lights off, so I didn't really get good pictures in there. But I did have a very good time, and I would honestly go back.
Little birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Nadia. Happy birthday to you.
Thank you.
Cheers. Happy birthday.
I hope you guys enjoyed hearing about my crazy day that I had. Next time, I know not to just plan everything on my birthday. Probably plan it way ahead of time just in case anything goes wrong. But yeah, that is all, and I will catch y'all later. But that is the end. Catch y'all later.